This is our manifesto. This is a result of practical exercises, mistakes and triumphs. This manifesto is the result of trying to relate academia and society so they can work together. There are many ways to understand the city. Our way is to listen, explore, approach, analyze and activate the city. This is not a rule book to solve problems. These are not conclusions but seeds, for we are always learning. Let's begin. Number 1. Understand territory and people. What does society need? We have to analyze our cities and their complexities. The best way to do so is by diving into reality and get to know the people who inhabit the territory. Lima 3.0 was a project that took place in Alto Peru, in the district of Chorrillos. To understand the local dynamics of the neighborhood, we knew that we had to study the urban scale first. History defines and influences local identity. Because of this, we decided to analyze the 4 historical stages of Lima: the pre-Hispanic, Republican, modern, and contemporary one. Now, by understanding the territory and people, we realized there was an interesting spot which we could turn into a new meeting point by transforming it into a community center. Number 2. Cooperation for sustainability. Ideas. Economic support. Realization. The union of different actors is the key. Each one contributes in different ways, looking forward for the same dream. Strategic allies give the project sustainability. For the Lima 3.0 project, we traveled to Germany searching for allies. A local foundation agreed to invest into a group of German students that traveled to Peru and helped us with the process. The Lima 3.0 project was the result of strategically pairing different allies who all shared a common interest. Number 3. From territory to human, from human to territory. It is necessary to study the context in terms of scale. From large scale to small scale, and from small scale to large scale. We held several meetings with the neighbors to build up an architecture program that served as a starting point. Architecture and territory are shaped by dreams. Every intervention represents the materialization of our ideas and constant process of spatial adaptation. Number 4. Dialogue and action as a design tool. Language is something to be used. Discussing different ideas can lead to even better ones. But remember, arguments will start. Ideas will be discarded. In the end, one has to settle for a middle ground and come to an agreement. During the Lima 3.0 project, we held various meetings with the different parties involved. Dialogue was the essential tool to reach a collective understanding and compromise. Number 5. Long processes versus short interventions. Change requires time. We have to be patient and understand reality in its organic evolution. But one can also use short interventions to maintain the interests of the parties involved. This also serves to experiment with strategies, like this. Quick activation can help us to understand the social dynamics in a public space. This is what we did using a street in Alto Peru during the workshop. We closed the street to organize a festival full of colors and movement. There is something no one talks about. However, we think it is important to address it. When you least expect it, shit happens. You're never in control of the situation. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is no reason to stop. Failure is a reason to keep going. Reality makes us learn in the best possible way. This is called effective learning, and it is part of the process of confronting reality. Don't ever be ashamed of your mistakes. Keep them as powerful reminders. This manifesto is a seed. This manifesto is food for thought. This manifesto is the result of different projects made in different contexts, both formal and informal communities in Peru, where academia and society work together. Fight for a collective dream. Let's confront reality and learn from each situation we have to deal with.